Chat. Ozempic, the disturbing rise of miracle fat loss jabs. I can't wait. No.
On today's Daily Health, there's a promising new weight loss drug that's getting a lot of attention.
You've been working on your body and on your health because
No, that's Ozempic.
Jola, you look thin.
Thank you.
Ozempic?
A weight loss drug?
Oh, are you?
No way.
Yeah.
Are you on Ozempic?
Yeah.
When I look around this room, I can't help but wonder, is Ozempic right for me?
That is weird. Wait, why are you talking about a weight loss drug in the middle of the Oscars? Totally not paid. One of the reasons why I don't like Jimmy Kimmel, but that's just me.
While packaged under many names, a new miracle drug has hit the market.
I lost nearly 3 stone by taking Ozempic.
If it's approved by the FDA, the medication could become the best-selling drug.
Why do people... the general public is so stupid. Yeah, the FDA never does anything wrong. Never. No.
Get this, of all time.
With some of the world's elite admitting to usage, Elon Musk, Oprah, Amy Schumer, there's countless transformations, with literally hundreds more rumored.
I mean, I think it's safe and healthy. Like, I think it's
safe and healthy. I'm not a doctor.
good for you. It's like taking vitamins.
I will be honest with you.
No, it's not, man. It's a drug. Amy Schumer is an elite? Of course she is. What are you talking about? Of course she's an quote-unquote elite. Yeah.
And I am so truthful when I say that Ozempic almost took my life.
It's gonna make me lose weight. Give me that shit.
Some weeks I can vomit up to 200 times.
It's a miracle.
200 times? Imagine the damage on her esophagus. That's horrible.
Miracle. It's too good to be true.
It worries me for young people that in the wrong hands it could be quite dangerous.
So how did this weight loss
Oh my
drug
god, I
become
haven't
so
seen that in
popular?
so long.
I've spent months.
What was her name? I forget what her name was.
Researching with one question.
Is this the magic pill for weight loss that we've all been looking for?
Half of the world is on track to be overweight or obese in 12 years.
Global obesity is rising, as are the obesity-related deaths.
Let's go, America #1! Let's go!
These statistics are people's parents, siblings, and friends. Despite how much you try to lose weight, it feels like everything is working against you. Health challenges and responsibilities make it harder than ever to lose weight. It doesn't hurt enough until it's too late. Yet, you want the many benefits that would come with losing some fat. If there was a jab you could use to help you do this, would you take it? If not for yourself,
I'm good.
for the people around you.
You open one, you take it.
Oh, in your stomach?
In your stomach. You take it, go like that, press.
That's it.
That's it.
In 2017,
Yeah, no side effects, I'm sure. Directly injecting a drug into your stomach, I'm sure that's not gonna be bad.
Ozempic was approved for the treatment of adults with type 2 diabetes. It helps people regulate their blood glucose level, reducing the chances of stroke, heart attack, and death. But doctors began noticing another interesting side effect.
Weight loss.
So clinical trials were carried out to test this, and the results were incredible.
How long was this medical test though? Like this medical trial, how long?
I had like weight loss drugs in the past that really focused on the mechanism of action being on trying to increase metabolism or energy expenditure. The ones that did have really good results, also very, very dangerous. And so this new class of drugs, they focus more on the appetite side of things.
It belongs to a class of drugs that mimic your body.
Ah, it suppresses your appetite. There's another drug that can do that. It's called methamphetamine.
These natural producing hormone, GLP-1, which is released in the intestine.
This delays the emptying of your stomach, which helps you feel full, and reduces hunger cravings in the brain, again, making you less likely to consume calories. Patients lost an average of 15% of their body mass, kickstarting a media frenzy.
All right.
Puts my appetite in hand.
Wow. Well, you look good.
I only eat
I lost my appetite when I was really sick with the flu one time. I lost like 7 pounds in 2 weeks. I couldn't eat because my throat hurt so much. Yeah, I couldn't eat. I physically could not. I didn't want to eat, but I just bounced back because I was so sick. Like, after I healed and everything, but still, like, it's not healthy. I'm not saying it's healthy. I was fine after, but yeah, being sick suppresses your cravings too.
half a bag of Doritos.
These new medications are very popular.
Yeah, it was a
in
viral
Hollywood.
infection. It was a really bad flu.
People in Hollywood can afford these expensive injections, and they're taking them.
I lost nearly 3 stone by taking Ozempic.
People are doing Ozempic parties here in LA.
I really want to try.
Ozempic parties. That doesn't sound like a cult or anything.
I hate when I give birth.
Bruh.
While Ozempic was never approved for weight loss,
Let's all go and check weight loss drugs. Yeah.
it can be prescribed for off-label reasons if a doctor believes it will benefit their patient.
My doctor, my anti-aging doctor, just hands it out to anybody.
Anti-aging doctor? Bruh.
Right? I didn't even know I was on it.
And if you can't afford a private doctor, you can purchase the drug through telehealth companies by passing an online check.
It's very easy for people to get prescribed medications that
They don't physically check your health, you're just answering questions. That's
in general practice and
crazy.
on a day-to-day basis when you're seeing people face-to-face you would never prescribe because you're paying for that service, and if you're paying for a service, often the provider wants to keep you happy.
I think I feel really afraid for what is happening to medicine.
Telehealth companies aren't inherently evil, but they do raise
I mean, kind of. Not inherently, but they do make an insane amount of profit.
ethical questions.
But how do you know that the photos I've put up are actually me?
Because we've matched your name and details. I guess like it's hard to know exactly, and so if the doctor is unsure, then they'll talk to them on the phone and figure that out.
That's crazy. It's almost like it's really easy to lie.
It's easy to get a drug by falsifying your information, and it's easy for people on the other side to not be accountable.
Patients are coming and asking for this all the time. The hype is just unbelievable.
It even semaglutide. I don't know how to say it. Sugmilitude? Sugma? Supplier? Look at that. Look at that spike right here. Over 4 years?
Went viral on TikTok under the hashtag #MyOzempic_journey. The hype is real.
And the result of this trend?
Shortage of life-saving medicine. People with diabetes were forced to go without it after a popular trend on TikTok made the drug desirable for people hoping for different results.
Ooh, the actual diabetics getting fricked out of it?
It's me mad. It infuriates me. It's like, you people don't need it. Us, the diabetics, we need it. We need it to stay alive.
Pharma companies are rebranding the drug specifically for weight loss. And with every headline, every post, the claims are only getting more extreme. If Oprah, Boris Johnson, and Elon Musk are all taking it,
Oh, very trustworthy people, for sure, for sure.
with millions more transformations,
Yeah.
how is semaglutide
I really
not a miracle
care
drug?
what they do. I really care about Oprah Winfrey, who is literally an entertainer, not a doctor, not a weight loss, nutritionalist or anything like in between. She's just an entertainer who yells and screams a lot.
Had a little bit of brown stuff coming out of her mouth, and I realized she wasn't breathing. And I started doing CPR. It was just pouring out, and I turned her to the side and trying to get it out, because she couldn't breathe.
Trish Webster passed away from gastrointestinal illness, with her husband suspecting Ozempic to be the cause.
My daughter
What
was getting
happened,
married.
though?
She just kept mentioning that dress that she wanted to wear, And so she went to the drastic measures of doing what she was doing. Couldn't save her, That's the hard part. When you're trying to save your loved one, that's hard.
Just by
That's
definition, I
sad.
think nothing is a miracle drug. There is things like an increased risk of thyroid cancer. There are sort of
it gives you cancer.
Side effects that can be hugely problematic for people, things like pancreatitis, things like hypoglycemia, where your blood sugar levels drop. And if you take it for just cosmetic reasons, then you're putting yourself at risk.
With every drug, the risks need to be considered, which are detailed fairly.
And imagine a kid sees this too. Like they're 13 years old and they're like, oh, I want to take Ozempic, I'm fat or something. And then they harm themselves. Like, man.
Extensively in their
Are you diabetic?
eerily happy
No.
adverts.
Not
Serious
at all.
side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Ozempic with the sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Many people talk about these
Kidney
on social
issues,
media.
poggers.
Week 7 was horrendous. Nausea, the worst, heartburn, and to top it off, brain fog.
The pain in my stomach reached unbearable levels. I was afraid.
And do you guys notice another thing? They did Ozempic, but they didn't keep off the weight. I think someone said it at the start. You have to keep taking it, otherwise you bounce back.
To go to certain functions, literally because I was afraid of pooping my pants. My heart rate would constantly spike throughout the night, and it was all anxiety.
But then I was gonna literally unsubscribe from life. These numbers of people who are dealing with the mental health aspects of it are growing, and nobody is really talking about it.
So some doctors are calling.
Because talking about it doesn't make money. That's why. If it made money talking about it, then people would be talking about it anyway. Like, it would just be like, you know, so easy. Have you seen Amy Schumer recently? She's worse than she was before. My brother, I don't give a fuck about Amy Schumer. That's why. I believe you. I'm sure she does look worse. I'm just saying, like, I don't keep up with these people.
For more research into the side effects of very popular diabetes and weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy.
Without being alarmist, there's a saying in medicine that a drug without side effects is a drug that doesn't work.
Lots more people are going to be using it, so there is potential that some side effects that we thought were very rare may become a little bit more common. Whereas, do I think brand new side effects that we've never heard of comes about? I think
changes in vision, kidney problems, kidney failure, serious allergic reactions, gallbladder problems. Holy moly.
That's slightly less likely.
For some, the potential benefits outweigh the potential risks, but this is for doctors to help you decide.
We know that obesity can cause many more cancers, so you're leaving them exposed to those kind of categories of, it could be over 10 different types of cancer. I think
Sure, yeah, that's
And
true.
this brings us on to the big problem with Ozempic.
But that doesn't make it better. I'm pretty sure it's probably even worse, because at least you can reverse the obesity. Like...
It's almost like
You
an
could
episode
just
of Black Mirror, because what people sometimes
work
don't
out, go on a
realise
walk,
is this is
eat
not
less.
just because it's an injection and you see it on social media, it doesn't mean it's entirely safe, and it doesn't mean it's appropriate for you.
The hype around semaglutide has caused serious problems.
Demand for the drug has made it both pricey and hard to find, so no surprise, some people are selling Ozempic and knockoffs on the black market.
We see semaglutide via Etsy. That's a problem.
Etsy?
That's right. It's
They're selling it on Etsy for $70 a bottle? Holy! And they let this happen? Why though? Because there's a black market. They don't have enough.
even on
Drug
the arts and
dealing on
crafts site
Etsy, yeah.
Etsy. And look what it says there. Not for human consumption.
Then who the hell's gonna consume this?
Yet, it's sold out.
Hollywood cares more about vanity than health. Stars have the best doctors on call, monitoring all side effects. What about the people risking their health to lose a fraction of their body weight?
It's rapid uptake by
Woman suffers from life-threatening bowel will have diarrhea forever. Oh my god, that is horrifying. Wait, diarrhea forever? Now that's miserable. I hate it when my tummy hurts like that. And now it's forever.
celebrities and a user base who are neither in an obese or overweight category. Makes it seem like the drug is part of an elite cultural makeover more than a medical.
Eternal diarrhea is like something you wish upon your worst enemy. And even then, I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Infinite diarrhea. Oh my god, poor lady.
Intervention.
If you're
like living
in
with Crohn's
pretty good
disease,
shape
yeah,
and
essentially
you're just using this to lose
induced
5 or
Crohn's
10 pounds, I think
disease.
you're an idiot.
It's not what the medicine was intended for.
With society's body ideals, in the hands of someone with an eating disorder, the effects could be fatal.
Poor Eugenia.
For many,
man.
this
I
drug is
still
being
don't get
used
it.
to cover a much, much deeper problem.
It becomes like a little plaster on top of a broken leg if you've got underlying issues with your lifestyle, with how much exercise we do, those kind of things. By doing this injection, you don't get rid of those problems. The long-term view is that if that medication is stopped, things will probably go back to how they were before.
A follow-up study in 2022 showed that 2/3 of the individuals that lost their weight, guess what, when they stopped? It all came back.
Yep, that's exactly right. Because the other factor is that you don't retain, what is it called? Like, you don't retain the habit, you know? You think that, like, oh yeah, I can eat cheeseburgers and like I'll eat cheeseburgers and I'll be fine. It's like, nope, you usually bounce back. Your stomach unshrinks itself.
Without the boring lifestyle adjustments, you may be dependent on these drugs for the rest of your life.
So would you argue the plan after a dieting phase is just as important as the dieting phase itself?
I absolutely believe that wholeheartedly. So in research literature, weight loss is surprisingly easy. You can give people the most extreme or the most basic diets in the world, and generally speaking, everyone tends to lose weight in the short term. But the majority of people don't keep it off long term. So I think it's far more important to shift the focus to long-term maintenance.
The very goal of the drug was never miracle weight loss, but to assist with weight loss and to provide those whose weight puts them at risk a way forward if the side effects are worth it.
Look at that tummy.
I feel like this whole conversation has caused us to lose sight of the big picture. With the exception of an individual who's facing harsh socioeconomic standing, someone who has a legitimate medical condition like diabetes or a thyroid condition, among the many others that cause increased weight, weight loss or weight gain is under our control.
Now, so I'm leaving you with an alternative. What really helped me was books like
Exercise.
Atomic Habits.
Sleeping.
This, in addition to a calorie tracking tool, can be extremely useful, especially if you use something like Yazio, which includes thousands of recipes and syncs to your
That's a
wearables.
nice ad, actually.
Like I tell people in my family who want to lose weight, the goal isn't to track forever. It's about making small dietary adjustments and food tweaks that eventually become habits, and calorie trackers like Yazio can make this easier. It sucks, but the way I see it is it's kind of like stabilizers, which allows you to get some good training in, so you can eventually
Fellas,
ditch
no
them
need
if
to
you
use
choose
this.
to.
Just use
Now,
code
I don't
SMUT to
care
get
what resources
10%
help
off
you
on
lose
your
weight,
next order from Gamer
but it'd be a
Sun.
shame if you sold yourself in public in the name of losing 10 pounds, especially when fundamental focused resources like this exist.
Some people
the power
don't
of
care,
habits
man.
and lifestyle adjustments doesn't get the same promo, so I've made an ad on behalf of the fitness industry.
He's totally right.
And I'll see you
No,
next time.
absolutely. No, it's still a good video. I mean, I know, like, I didn't really want to like listen to an ad. No cooking for you. Yeah.